Here is the one thing that is more important than sales and marketing in entrepreneurship. Over and over again, you get drilled and you get forced with the information of learn sales, learn marketing, learn business. But there is one thing that is way, way, way more important than that. And I'm going to share that with you, which is communication as a skill itself. Now, hold on. Let me explain. For a long time, I always had a feeling that there was something missing in this entrepreneurship, sales, and marketing advice. And I never really understood what it was. I just never knew what it was. And I finally found it. And in this video, I'm going to give you 13 books that you can use and get today so that you can apply into your life and improve your communication skills. Because when we improve our communication skills, the way we're able to portray ourselves and communicate our value and establish a common ground with the person we're communicating with is going to improve. Because many of the times, if you have someone who is very savvy, who is a very skilled communicator, they know how to use words to establish their ground above you and disempower you. When you know how to communicate, you can always create a level playing field with whoever you are speaking to, and you guys can communicate from the same level, and no one can use their communication skill to decrease your value, because you'll be aware enough to know what's going on, and also just not to mention it in a negative light. It's a good thing for you to be able to portray your value and not have people stumble over you, people walk over you when it's time to communicate with each other. Does that make sense? So I'll share the 13 books with you. As you can see here, I have them all here. I actually have 9 here. There are 4 that I don't have on me. I'll share those with you. Now, the moment I improved my communication, things started to get better. So I know without a doubt is that the moment you start working, not on the sales, you can put that to the side just for a little bit, just for 3 months. You can put the marketing to the side just for a little bit and just spend 3 months just going through what it is to communicate and actually applying it in your life, and you will see the results for yourself. So with that being said, not to hold you guys any further, I want to get into this book offering with you so that you can get these books and apply them in your life. So first things first is there are certain authors that I like. There are some that are a little bit longer, a little bit harder to read. However, these books have been broken down in the most simple format for you to be able to digest. Now, there are 4 books, like I said, I don't have on me right now. I will give you the names though, and I'll attach the screenshots on this video so you can know what the front cover looks like. So first one's first is the 16 Undeniable Laws of Communication by John Maxwell. I want to put that cover over here. Fantastic book. All John Maxwell's books are good, because you have to remember, based on your background, many of the times we weren't educated on the right way to communicate, on the right way of how a leader should lead. So it's important, and it helps you as an entrepreneur to go and teach yourself these things. In entrepreneurship, no one is there to teach you. You have to go and learn it yourselves. Now, you can either choose to go into the field, into the arena, and just learn from experience, or you can take someone's 20 years of study, 20 years of research that they have put into 40 pages, and you can get 20 years of experience in 40 pages or less. Which one's a much smarter option? You tell me. I'd rather read the book than go and waste 20 years of trial and error. So that's the first one. The second one is How to Get Your Point Across in 30 Seconds or Less by Milo Frank. Good book. The third one is How to Talk to Anyone. 92 Tricks for Big Success in Relationships by Lel Lowndes. I'll put that book up here. That's the third one. And then the fourth one is Skill with People by Les Giblin. Those are the 4. Now we're going to go into the 9 that I have with me. Now, by the way, I like Les Giblin because his books are straight to the point. Look at this. 40 pages or less. Skill with people is probably 40, probably even 30 pages or less. And it just gives you the actionable steps. Do this, don't do that, do this, don't do that, do this, don't do that. Very, very straight to the point. It's going to help you get better. So going into these books, first one's first is The Art of Dealing with People by Les Giblin. Fantastic book. As you can see, I'm also busy with it on my second go around. This is fantastic. You're always going to need to go back to these things because they just, man, we don't learn these things in school. Many of us don't learn these things in the houses that we grew up in just because, we weren't aware of what are the right things to focus on. Everyone in our household did everything for their best for us. So we're not blaming anyone. You just as an entrepreneur yourself who wants to get to $10,000 a month or more, you have to take responsibility to go and learn the things that you need to learn so you can become better as a person and as a producer and as a business person and whatever you want in life, because communication is not just only business. It goes for everything. Incredible one, Unleash the Power of Storytelling. The moment you can learn how to tell better stories, it is going to help you a lot in terms of not only professional settings, not only in professional environments, but also just amongst your friend groups and when you're in your more relaxed environment. Stories can help a lot. People enjoy stories. As you guys know, facts tell, stories sell. You can use stories to sell. The next one, you guys have already obviously heard of this, How to Win Friends and Influence People. This one, you're going to have to keep coming back to it over and over again because there are some things that are going to take you some time to digest and to be able to apply without thinking it. It's a very powerful book. How to Win Friends and Influence People, very, very powerful. That's probably number one on my list. How to Have Confidence and Power in Dealing with People. Here's another Les Giblin book. Now this one's a little bit longer, surprisingly enough. However, Les Giblin, fantastic guy. He's an absolute wizard when it comes to dealing with people. He is the right person to listen to. If you want to learn about communication, listen to what Les Giblin says, because like I said, these guys have 20, 30 years of research experience, trial and error experience. There's no use that you have to go and study and go and make mistakes for 20, 30 years. You don't have that time. What the heck? Learn it from someone else in a book so you can shrink your time to your goals and get to your goals faster. How to Instantly Connect with Anyone is the next one by Lael Lowndes. Oh, here we go. Okay, I do have this one. Great book as well. Very, very valuable. Next one is How Highly Effective People Speak. This is a good book. You get into that by Julia Arias. Then, obviously, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. This is not communication though. However, you just want to know the foundational principles of what makes someone an effective producer in life. Talking with Confidence for the Painfully Shy. This is a fantastic book, especially if you are someone that's an introvert, by Don Gabor. This one will help you a lot in how to convey and how to share your value for someone, especially if you are an introvert and you're not someone that naturally finds yourself speaking out expressively or openly. How to Talk to Anyone Like You're an Extrovert. This is a great one. Andrew Love. Now, you have to remember, quick side note, that leaders are readers. Leaders are readers. If you look at all high performers in all industries, they are always reading in some way, shape, or form. Because you have to be able to teach yourself, you have to be able to train yourself, you have to be able to learn and go out and look for information to help make you better. And the last one is Listen, Validate, and Connect by Sydney Neal. Very good one on how to create affinity and connection between people. There are certain ways, certain things that you can do to create a connection with someone. And when you know how to do those things, no matter if you're good at sales or not, people like to buy from people they like, trust, and know. So when you are that person that they like you, they trust you, and they feel that you're valuable because of the way you portray your value and the way you present yourself through how you communicate, it's going to make your life easier. These are books I still have to keep growing through over and over again, because when you understand how important knowing how to communicate is, you realize that that skill alone is way more important than every and almost many other things. Because you use communication to hire your team, you use communication to speak to your relations, your partners, your friends, your colleagues. Everywhere you're always communicating, everywhere you're always selling. After you get communication down, then you can go out and start to learn how to sell on the foundation of everything you have learned in all these books. So with that being said, quick thing for all of you guys who are new, what is More Life for All? We are a movement to give more life to you. What does that mean? That we are here to empower you and help you as an entrepreneur go from $0 to $10,000 per month. And we're doing that on the back and the foundation of a sales organization. What that means is that we have a platform, an environment where we have where we have sales individuals that come in, are able to learn the art of sales, the skill of sales, and at the same time apply that skill and create a life around sales using the skill of sales. That's where we are. However, for you today, communication, that is your focus. If you have any questions, just comment that below. I will say this: when you focus on this and you actually apply it, yeah, you're gonna see some things change in your life. With that being said, comment what you didn't like in this video, comment what you could have done better, and then subscribe to the channel. Appreciate you.